Who is the scariest kaiju in the Godzilla franchise? Biorante, Destroyer, or King Ghidorah? But if you ask me, it's got to be. That's when I heard a low bellowing sound, and then I saw it. This thing. Do you know that feeling your body has when you feel like you're in extreme danger? You start to recoil and tense up as the adrenaline flows through your veins and your nerves start to feel very cold. That's the feeling I had when I took this recap. The scariest kaiju for me is this thing. But before I tell you who he is, let me tell you about where he is coming from. Earlier in the video, I listed a quote from one of the most popular and well-loved video games creepypasta, NES Godzilla. NES Godzilla is probably one of the longest and most well-written video game creepypasta on the internet, and it has been regarded as one of the scariest creepypasta by both Godzilla and creepypasta community. And to be completely honest with you, yeah, I tend to agree with them. Instead of hyper-realistic bloody eyes, this creepypasta relies on its amazing pixel art of Cosby Duff, who is also the creator of the creepypasta itself. The story of NES creepypasta involves Zachary, our protagonist, fighting some weird things that keep happening in the game Godzilla Monster of Monster after receiving it from his friend, Billy, and begins to screen cap all the weird new contents that should be in the game. And the scariest thing he finds in the game is of course this thing. This monster is called Red. Creative, I know. But look at him though. That's some scary stuff. With his old man looking ass face and weird body proportion and insect-like legs, it's giving off this unnerving feeling every time I lay my eyes on it. What an amazing design, huh? Now, let's cycle back to the beginning of the video, in which I proposed the question, who is the scariest kaiju in the Godzilla franchise? And the answer is this thing, Red. But even though he is the scariest kaiju for me, I still can't really answer the question with full confidence, because he's not real. Now, what do I mean by not real? Since every single kaiju in the Godzilla franchise is fictional to begin with, they are man-made, therefore they don't exist. What difference does Red have that the other kaiju of the Godzilla franchise doesn't? Well, it's because he only exists as the character in an online horror story or creepypasta, as I said before in the video. He is not real. There's no movie that stars Red in it. No mention of him in any other Godzilla films. He only exists as a fan-made character on internet. That's why I'm contemplating to answer that Red is the scariest kaiju in the Godzilla franchise. Like, if he's not real, can he even consider a kaiju in the Godzilla franchise to begin with? However, that doesn't stop him from being less scary than the real kaiju that gets featured in the Godzilla movie. It only makes him scarier, in my opinion, because we know less about him. We don't know full well what he is capable of. We have never even seen him move, because the only source of information that we have of him is through Zachary's tech and the screen cap that he took. The rest is up to our imagination. That's why Led is so scary, because of the fear of the unknown. There is also one thing that makes Led a lot scarier than the other kaiju, which is his mysterious ability to mess with and sometimes even hurt Sakura directly, even though it shouldn't be possible. I still remember clearly, in one of the sections in chapter 3 of the creepypasta, when Sakura finally escaped Led and proudly roars, "Not this time, asshole!" Right after this sentence, Led did something unexpected. He looked directly at Sakura, as if he could hear him. This is the first time in the story when shit gets real. Before this moment, the creepypasta was only really scary because of the weird new contents and some bizarre glitches that shouldn't exist in the game. But when this moment happened, everything changed. Now it's not just a random ROM hack anymore. Now it's supernatural. Led is not just a creepy enemy in a video game ROM hack. He's, for some unexplained reason, sentient. Throughout the story, Led will reveal more about his ability, such as the ability to change form, which are the swimming form, flying form, and this form, whatever this is, or the ability to break fourth wall and hurt Sakura directly in the final fight. He can somehow torment and damage the human psyche while also have dominance over their soul. That is what he has done to Marisa, Sakura's late girlfriend. Not only that, but later into the story, he can just eat the playable character up. He ate them up and left no crumb. Fucking slave. Basically, he can do a bunch of shit, and all of his ability have never been explained as to how he managed to do it either. Kaspidaf, creator of the creepypasta, left a lot of questions unanswered. Whether it was on purpose or not, he had already succeeded at creating a fantastic story and an iconic kaiju villain. Even though NES Godzilla creepypasta, and in a sense, a story of both Sakura and Led has already ended, Kaspidaf still continued to further the world and lore of this story with his new project, NES Godzilla Replay, which is a direct sequel of NES Godzilla, and is still ongoing. So if you like NES Godzilla, you will like NES Godzilla Replay as well. And that is my take on Led from NES Godzilla creepypasta. And what about you? What is your opinion on red writing? Please let me know. And if you like my video, please like and subscribe. It will help me a lot. Bye bye.